Welcome back to another edition of All World Sports, where we poke fun at news related to the Knicks, Jets, and sometimes Yankees. Let's go. Same old Knicks? Or is it? The Knicks have hired Thomas J. Thibodeau Jr. to be their 30th head coach. If you're keeping score at home, yes, his name is TJ or T2J2 if you're in the sci-fi. Coach Tibbs was an assistant with the Knicks team that went to the 1999 finals, which is almost like a millennium ago. The 62-year-old former Bulls and T-Wolves head coach called the Knicks job a dream come true. A dream come true? Thibodeau has coached 3 number 1 overall draft picks, the youngest MVP ever, and a Defensive Player of the Year to now head coach of the New York Knicks, which proves you're never too old to have mediocre dreams. Maybe by the time I'm 62, I'll finally have 1,000 subscribers. Several coaches and players are calling it a good hire, even saying he's one of the brightest minds in the game. Is there a test to be considered one of the brightest minds? Mr. Thibodeau, please read what's on the card.
So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Perfect. You're a genius. Although it's a great hire, Coach Tibbs has been criticized for running his players into the ground. And no one is happy to hear that than RJ Barrett's pink suit. Yeah, we haven't seen the suit since draft night, and it probably wants to make an appearance or two on the sidelines next season. Former Knicks head coach and NBA jockey Jeff Van Gundy fiercely defended the hire by saying it's slander to criticize him for being a taskmaster. Van Gundy has always defended his people. Just look at the way he's caressing that leg. Ex-Knicks coach Rick Pitino compared Tibbs to Bill Belichick. It's hard to trust anything Rick Pitino says when he was caught tricking on his side piece and sponsoring new whips. Rick Pitino has had more scandal than Kerry Washington. Mark Jackson also praised the hiring, which is surprising because the only thing he praises is heterosexual marriage. Let's not act like everyone was happy with the hire. Shannon Sharpe went all out on First Take in his schmedium tablecloth and actually professed his undying support for Ty Lue. You mean the Ty Lue that coached his team, single-handedly took over the 2016 finals? No thanks. NBA veteran David West slammed the Tom Thibodeau hiring, said he's mad they didn't hire a younger coach. To be fair, David West is always mad. This is the only time he's been happy. Yeah, I'd be happy too if I won a championship without having to do anything. In fairness to David West, he did say the Knicks have a lot of young, talented players, which can only mean he has CTE. All in all, the fans are happy, and it seems the Knicks are finally on track with a front office and coach who are on the same page. So it's not the same old Knicks. I just can't wait for the Knicks to be good so I can shit on everyone who slandered the Knicks. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the coaching hire. And as I promised in last week's show that I'd talk about Paul Pierce and his glasses. Now, Paul Pierce looks like Calvin from Paid in Full. All he's missing is a sheepskin coat and a matching hat and some suede Pumas. You know, like the ones with the fat laces. It'll be 1986 all over again. Just look at the peach fuzz on his chin. He's got the play school my first goatee. Speaking of Puma, check out this pic. When I first saw this, I was like, what are Kevin Knox and RJ Barrett doing hanging out with Spencer Dinwiddie? And then I realized it was just Clyde Frazier. I was worried that some of that bum juice would rub off on the youngins. Hey, look, the Yankees are finally making an appearance on the show after 2 years. President Donald Trump forced his way onto the Yankees to let him throw out the first pitch. He didn't want to be outdone by Fauci, so he's going to throw the baseball far right. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.